all we're gonna do really is just get her used to taking a little feel. Just a little feel. Yeah, so good. This is really good, Tammy.
Good girl.
Yeah.
Good girl, Breyer.
So I bet she hasn't been ridden since Saturday or last Sunday.
Right.
This is just, this is the second time she's been asked to come on the bit. And guess what's happening?
Not mad.
Foaming.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, so we want her to chew and accept the connection, okay? So let's go ahead and pick up a nice forward toasting try. You don't have to come right out of the gate, but kind of build into nice forward. And then when she starts accepting the bit in a forward trot, then we'll start to balance her back.
Okay.
But right now, she doesn't understand that. It makes her feel trapped. And with this direction especially, you're going to really have to let that outside hip. So good, Tammy. I love this.
I might learn how to ride after all.
I know, outside hip following her inside ear. Aren't you glad you sat on her though?
Yeah, she's sweet. She's
Yeah, and I think it's teaching you a different, with this one, it's a little different than Camden. You can ride her like Camden. You have to make her, she's a very typical back to front. You have got to ride. This is great. You've got to ride the hind end into a hand, okay? A soft connection. So good. Really good. Love this.
good girl.
Good girl.
Good girl.
Really. She's so pretty when she comes in the bit, isn't she?
Well, she's easier to ride too. When she's
Yeah, and she's going to be, and if you feel like she's easier to ride, she's going to be more balanced and comfortable, right?
yeah.
Because who wants to hold their head in a brace position so she doesn't have to deal with that metal piece? That's all she knows. So nice. Now you're getting a little left bend too, right? So then you can play with your left leg and start pushing her off the left leg. Yeah, and if she goes forward at this point from your left leg, that's okay. Because she doesn't understand lateral that much. So we're not going to punish forward. We're going to use her forward mindset to help with the training. Does that make sense?
There you go.
So if she goes left leg, and try not to be stuck anywhere. So if she goes more forward, we're not going to punish it. We're going to just go with it. What a good girl. You're such a good mama. Good job. Really nice, Tammy. Let that outside hip follow her inside ear.
Good girl.
Yeah, and all that snorting, all that's really good stuff. So she lost the left, but she likes to brace on the left, but sweet talk her out of the left. Just sweet talking. Nothing is going to be forced or, if she meets you with resistance, you meet her with nothing. Don't play into her resistance. I learned that the hard way last week.
Good girl, Breyer.
Good. Okay. So what I want you to do is just ride her more and more forward until she just rolls into a canter.
Okay.
And she's got a nice canter, but just, super swinging and just forward until you feel like and shorten your reins a little bit, just because you don't know her that well. And inside leg, and forward, and forward, and forward. There you go, right there. And let her canter. Just allow it. Feel like I'm going to allow it. Yeah, and a little hunter. So get out of your seat a little bit. There. Okay, so the canter's the same way. It hasn't been ridden forward enough.
Okay.
That's why it feels so tight.
Yeah.
So you got to soften your hands and allow her to go roll, because that's the problem. And if you have to half halt, like if she starts running, you can half halt just a little bit, but then allow her forward again. Like right there, allow her forward. So good. Good. And then forward into the trot. Swing. Swing into it. So now you're going to talk her into the left bend again. Swing, outside hips, yeah. And a little left leg. Oh, she's such a good girl. Starting to chew on the bit. It's not our enemy, it's our friend. That's wonderful there. Good girl. Outside hip towards the, very good. Very good. Touch the left a little. Touch it. She's being so good. Oh. She's like, I'll jump if you want me to. Good. And you can take a break.
Hold on, I want to get her.
I know. I was going to like, let you, there you go. Good job. Really good. So, do you understand?